Hi guys, welcome back to my bubble, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, I have a fragrance haul. It's not too big, but I guess it's 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so 6 new fragrances that I recently added to my collection. These are all very affordable. I believe they're all under $30. Yes, they're all under $30. I haven't bought fragrances in a little while, especially blind buys. These were all blind buys except one that I had tried in the past, but the rest are pretty much blind buys, so I'm gonna share those with you. So the first one up is Jil Sander Sun. This is a fragrance that I purchased because of Paulina Shar her here on YouTube. She's a fragrance influencer, and she spoke about this one. Like, I just love the way she spoke about this one. It tickled my fancy. I love the way she described it, and I went ahead and I purchased it. So this is what it looks like. I love this clean, minimal packaging. I love the white. Yeah, Jil Sander Sun. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna read the notes to you. So the main accords are amber, vanilla, powdery, sweet, warm, spicy, woody, yellow floral, balsamic, fruity, and floral. And the notes are, ooh, this has a lot of notes. The top notes are fruity notes, African orange flower, palisandra, rosewood, Amalfi lemon, cassis, bergamot. Middle notes are ylang ylang, heliotrope, carnation, orris root, rose, lily of the valley. Base notes are vanilla, benzoin, amber, tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, styrax, tobacco leaf, and patchouli. So now, when I smelled this, I was expecting, by the way she described it, I was expecting something powdery, not too crazy, but something that I know I would enjoy. I love powdery fragrances, kind of like skin type scents, kind of like that type of powdery. I went on Fragrantica when I purchased it, well, I think before I purchased it, just to read reviews and, you know, thoughts of others that have bought it, and a lot of people described it as something that smelled like Nivea lotion. Now, Nivea lotion, I absolutely love that lotion. It's my favorite lotion, simply because it doesn't really have a fragrance. It's just like a regular lotion type of scent. It doesn't have a fragrance, but it has a fragrance, and that fragrance isn't like a perfumey or isn't cacao or vanilla or none of that. It's just like a lotion scent, and that's what I thought that this was going to be, and it's not. Like, I've been using it, I'm not even on front, I've been using it a lot, and when I first sprayed it on my skin, it smelled like anise. Like, do you guys know what anise is? Like, it smelled like anise. I sprayed it on my mom as well, and she said the same thing. Like, on skin, it sprayed like anise. But then, I don't know, it's simple, but it's complex at the same time. It's really not what I was expecting. So I really don't know how I feel about this one. The projection is great. It has great projection. It has great longevity. I would say it lasts about 6 to 7 hours, and I do overspray. It is powdery. It reminds me of like a vintage type of fragrance. Definitely a classic vintage type of fragrance. It reminds me of something my grandpa would wear, like kind of like a man's shaving cream, but a grandpa scent from really back in the day. It has like a 80s 90s type of vibe. Reminds me a little bit of Exclamation by Coty. It's not the same fragrance at all, but it's like that powdery aspect of it. It reminds me of that one, and I do really like Exclamation a lot, but I don't know how I feel about this one. I mean, I'm enjoying it, I'm using it a lot, but I don't think I would repurchase it, simply because I was expecting something else, not this. It even smells a little bit like brujeria to me. Like, I don't want to say brujeria, but like, and if for those Spanish speaking folks, brujeria is like witchcraft. But like, you see when you're like, you have a hora santa, like a holy hour in your house, and they start like walking around with that container and that incense seed, talking about, you know, release the bad, enter the good, all that. It smells like that, like smoky, and I don't know, it's not sweet. It's not sweet at all. I get a little bit of vanilla, I get anise, and there's no anise in this. It's just a clean, powdery, vintage, classic type of fragrance. And that's Jil Sander Sun. Okay, so the next one that I have here is Kenzo's Jeu DAmour Lelixir. And I think it means Jeu DAmour, game of love. Kenzo's game of love Lelixir. So I came across this fragrance and I came across the notes and I was really intrigued. Now, I've always wanted to get my hands on Kenzo's Amour and Kenzo's Lelixir, like the really funny long bottle. I do want to get my hands on those too, but this one, like, I just had to have it when I read the notes, you guys, and I'm gonna read them to you. So the main accords are fruity, sweet, caramel, vanilla, white floral, tuberose, citrus, woody, rum, and powdery. The top notes are blackberry, mandarin orange, orange. Middle notes are tuberose, jasmine. Base notes are caramel, vanilla, rum, patchouli, and sandalwood. Now, let me tell you, this fragrance, I'm a little bit disappointed because I was expecting more. Like, it has really great notes of rum and caramel, vanilla, blackberry, and I get the blackberry, I get the blackberry, I get the vanilla, I get a little bit of the caramel. It's a warm fragrance, but it's really nothing to brag about. I was expecting something else. Like, I was expecting this to wow me, like, you know, but it didn't, and I'm a little bit upset. I mean, once it starts drying down on the skin, it smells way different than on the paper. It smells nice. It's a nice fragrance. I know I'm gonna make use of this, but it's just basic. Like, I was expecting something else, and I wanted more of that rum to pop out. It doesn't really. I just get a lot of blackberries. Yeah, I get the blackberry, I get the caramel, and I get the vanilla. That's really all I get, and it's a little bit, but the tiniest amount of booze in there. It's not too much. Yeah, it's warm, it's sweet, and it's floral. It's really nothing to brag about, honestly. I mean, I like it. I like it. I'm gonna make use of it for this season, for the fall season, but I was just expecting a little more. So I'm a bit disappointed in this one, and that is Kenzo's Jeu DAmour Lelixir. So the next one I have here is Rogue by Rihanna. Now, this is the one that is not a blind buy for me. I had a sample of it a little while ago and I am in love. Like I've mentioned before, Rihanna has the best fragrance line. Like, she's, out of celebrity fragrances, I believe she has the best. And I purchased this one from Burlington, I believe, for $14.99. So that's her on the box. This is what it looks like. I got the 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. This bottle is pretty and it's heavy too. Like, oh, sorry. This is what it looks like. Super cute, and it smells good. Now, it smells good. I really like it, but I feel like the more I smell it, the more something in here just doesn't sit right with me. But I can't put my hands, like, I can't put my finger on it. I don't know what it is. But anyways, let me read to you the notes. So the main accords for this one are fruity, musky, powdery, leather, woody, sweet, patchouli, vanilla, white floral, and floral. Top notes are lemon blossom, cyclamen. Middle notes are suede, plum, rose and jasmine. Base notes are patchouli, vanilla, musk, woody notes, and amber. Now this one is a boozy, sweet type of scent. This is so good. This I really like. I really like. And I remember when I first tried it, like that sample that I had a while ago, it kind of reminded me a little bit of one of my favorites, which is Narciso by Narciso Rodriguez, the white cube. But no, it's like the more I smell it, it's like no, this isn't as musky as that one. This is spritzy, like it's sparkling, kind of like a soda. And it's just so good. I get florals. I do get a little bit of the leather. Definitely the patchouli is there, but it's like it's very well blended with everything else. Like, because I know some people don't really like patchouli, but it's good. I feel like the patchouli is what really makes this fragrance pop in the best way possible. Like, this is a bold fragrance. This is for like a badass person, like literally Rihanna. This is a Rihanna fragrance. This is perfect for the fall, perfect for the winter time. It's just a badass fragrance. Wearing a leather jacket, going to like a bar, looking like this, like that, smelling like this. This is really good. I really like it. It's a little bit pungent, smoky, boozy, fruity, leathery, badass. Like, this is Rihanna in the fall and in the winter time. It is definitely a badass scent. That's Rogue by Rihanna. So next up I have Covet by Sarah Jessica Parker, and I've been wanting this fragrance for a while, and I finally got my hands on it, and now that I have it, I don't know how I feel about it. I really don't. So this is what the bottle looks like. Really, it's okay, I guess. It says covered by Sarah Jessica Parker. And this is the box, sorry. And this is a 3.4 fluid ounce. I got this one from Fragrance Net. Most of these I got from Fragrance Net. Let me read to you guys the notes. So the main accords are aromatic, citrus, lavender, chocolate, woody, white floral, musky, floral, fresh spicy, warm spicy. Top notes are Sicilian lemon, lavender, dark chocolate, pelargonium leaf. Middle notes are lily of the valley, honeysuckle, magnolia. Base notes are musk, cashmere wood, teak wood, vetiver, and amber. Now this one has a lot of unique notes. Initial spray, you guys, I get a lot of the lemon. Like, I get a lot of lemon, and it reminds me, yeah, a lot of the lemon. That's like lemon. On my skin, this one reminds me of Dior's Addict. Yeah, once it dries down, it reminds me of Dior's Addict. It has like that dry green earthiness to it. I know Dior's Addict is more like a vanilla, white floral type of fragrance, but it also has like that dry dustiness to it that this one reminds me of. Yeah, and as it dries down, you get a lot of, you get some of the chocolate undertones, but not too much. Like, I know on Fragrantica, a lot of people bragged about its chocolatiness and the fact that it has chocolate. I don't really get a lot of the chocolate here. I just get a lot of the lemon. Like, this is very citrusy. To me, it's just a very citrusy fragrance. A little bit of the undertones, the chocolate undertones. But that's really, this is definitely not a safe blind buy. Like this, don't just go get this. Please smell it first, because I don't know how I feel about it right now. Like I'm kind of like, do I like it? Do I not? Like I have to be in the mood for this. This is a very green fragrance. It's green, it's citrusy. I do get undertones of the chocolate, but not too much. It's definitely not sweet. Very unique, and can be worn by a man, so definitely unisex. It's a little bit masculine, but not too much. I don't know, I would just have to try it out some more, because right now I don't know how I feel about it. But definitely not a safe blind buy. Try it first before you get it. Try it first. And that's Covet by Sarah Jessica Parker. Pure Sensual, and this one I actually got it from Marshall's the other day. Oh my god, I think it's so funny, because I think that out of all of them, this is my favorite one. This one reminds me, no lie, well, I couldn't find the notes to this, you guys, so if you don't see that I put it up on the screen, it's because I didn't find them anywhere. I did look. And it's called Pure Sensual by Paris. So if you're interested and you want to look up the notes, feel free. But this smells so good to me. It's so girly and so pretty and feminine and definitely floral. Like all I get is just a blast of florals. When I first sprayed this reminded me of gardenias. Like, I think it's gardenias. It reminded me of this perfume that one of my aunts has, and it's by Cabotine Grease, like with the green cap. That's what I thought of, because it kind of smells like that one. And it also reminded me of my daughter's grandmother. She smells like that. Every time I seen her, or every time like I would hug her, she would smell like a whole floral bouquet. And I think it's gardenias, but I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure what it is. And then I was smelling it some more last night, and this one just reminded me of Estee Lauder's Modern Muse Rouge, like the red version. I used to have it a few years ago, and I really love that fragrance as well. I used to wear it like for date nights and stuff, and it reminds me of that one. Yeah, like I think I nailed it. That's the one that this one reminds me of. And it's just pretty much a whole bunch of florals, very girly. Could be even a little bit sexy too. And to my surprise, it really lasts, you guys. Like I sprayed this on one of my babies one night. Well, when I first got it, just, you know, to play around, I wanted to try it. But I didn't want to spray it on myself, so I sprayed it on one of them. And they woke up and they still had the smell. And every time they would move, like I would catch whiffs of it. And I'm like, wow, you still smell like that? Like, and this was only $16.99, you guys. Super cheap, super cute. So if you guys see this at Marshall's, pick it up. It is definitely worth a try. I really like this one. My favorite, I think, from all of these. This haul has been like a little bit of a fail, because that's what happens when you blind buy. Like you don't know what the heck you're getting into, and then you're disappointed. Anyways, last but not least is this body mist that I got from Fragrance Net as well. And this is called Blueberry Orchid by Nicole Miller. And the reason why I got this is because I've been on the hunt for something with blueberries. Like I want something with blueberries. And yes, I know that Bath and Body Works has a whole bunch of stuff with blueberries, and I do want that blueberry body mist that's like pancakey and smells like pancakes and stuff. I just haven't gotten around to getting it. So I got this, and this too was a disappointment, you guys. Like, I mean, it doesn't smell like blueberries. Like I get a hint of fruitiness in there somewhere, but it doesn't smell like blueberries to me. It's more floral and shampoo-y than anything else. And it doesn't last at all. Like I think I've tried this once after I got it, or twice, I'm not sure. And it doesn't last. Like this thing disappears like this. So I will probably be giving this to one of my babies, or to both of them, because they can share. Yeah, because this is not this is not it. This is not blueberries. I mean, it might be, but it's just mixed with too much of everything else. I don't get much of the blueberries. Yeah, so that's Blueberry Orchid by Nicole Miller. Yeah, and that's that, you guys. That completes this haul. It was really, I don't want to say it was a full-blown disappointment, because Jil Sander Sun was okay. This one was my favorite. I do love Rogue. Rogue is nice. This one, whoop, a mess. Covet is just, I don't know yet. I don't know how I feel about it. And this one is just, you know, so I wasn't too happy with it, but that's okay. You guys might be. You might want to try some of these out. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.